Have you ever been in that spot where you really wanted to change the dynamic with someone, but it felt like everything you tried, everything you said or did just made things worse? Well, today we're going to explore a totally different approach. It's one that has, believe it or not, nothing to do with them and everything to do with a really powerful shift inside of you. You know that feeling, right? Maybe you're staring at your phone, waiting for that text to pop up, or you're just endlessly replaying conversations in your head, trying to figure out what you should have said. You feel like you're stuck in this chasing mode and you just can't break free. If any of that hits home, this right here, this is your chance to finally hit the reset button. Okay, so here's the first and honestly the most important rule for what we're about to do. For the next few minutes, I need you to just forget about them. Seriously. Forget what they said, forget what they did, and definitely forget what you want them to do.
Because you see, the real power to change any dynamic, to shift the energy, to shift the attraction, it's not out there with them. It's right here, inside of you. This is all about reclaiming your own emotional center.
All right, so let's start by just tearing down a massive myth about attraction. We've all been taught that it's about what you say, what you do, but that is not even close to the whole story.
See, it all boils down to this thing called your emotional signal. And psychology shows us that way before our brains even process words or actions, we're already responding to this subconscious message that another person's nervous system is sending out. It's like this silent, constant conversation happening completely beneath the surface.
And this right here is the key difference. We think attraction is all about conscious effort, right? Saying the perfect words, making the perfect move. But the real psychological truth, it's all about those subconscious signals that your emotional state is broadcasting, whether you realize it or not. So what kind of signal are you sending out? Well, it pretty much boils down to two core states: urgency and grounding. And these two things, they literally determine whether you create resistance or attraction. Okay, so this is the crucial part. When you're feeling anxious or maybe a little too attached or you're deep in that chasing mode, your nervous system is broadcasting urgency. And that feeling of urgency, it creates resistance. It literally pushes people away. But on the flip side, when you're calm, when you feel complete and centered in yourself, you broadcast grounding. And that signals safety. And let me tell you, safety is the foundation of genuine attraction. Okay, great. So how do we actually shift from broadcasting urgency to broadcasting grounding? I'm going to walk you through a super simple but incredibly powerful emotional reset that you can use anytime you feel that anxiety starting to creep in. It's a 3-step practice. First, we're going to release that emotional grip. Second, we'll reclaim our emotional center. And third, we're going to remove our dependency on any specific outcome. All right, for step 1, I want you to just take a deep breath and say this to yourself. You can say it silently or out loud, whatever feels right. I release the need to control how this turns out. And listen, this isn't about giving up. Not at all. It's about letting go of the very pressure that's blocking the connection in the first place. And here's the cool part. Here's why that actually works. The human brain is just wired to resist being pulled or pressured. It's a natural instinct. So when you stop emotionally pulling someone towards you, you create space. And it's inside that open, safe space that their subconscious finally feels comfortable enough to move closer, all on its own. The balance is restored. Okay, now for step 2. I want you to bring your attention back into your own body, right here, right now. And repeat this. I am emotionally complete with or without anyone else. Just try to really feel that shift inside you. It's the difference between leaning forward, waiting, and standing tall, perfectly centered. And when you stop that emotional leaning, something really fascinating starts to happen. That absence of pressure, it creates a kind of vacuum. And that little void, it leaves room for curiosity to grow. The other person starts to subconsciously wonder, wait, what changed? And finally, we've got the most powerful step of all. I want you to say this to yourself and really, truly try to mean it. Whether they reach out or not, I am okay. This statement right here, it's the key. It completely collapses that emotional dependency. And dependency is the ultimate attraction killer, while true independence is what brings it all back. So what's actually going on at a subconscious level when you make this shift? I mean, why is being calm and grounded so magnetic? Well, think of it like this. That intense, urgent energy, it just overwhelms a person's nervous system. It's too much. But a calm, regulated presence, That's inviting. At our core, as humans, we are not drawn to chaos. We're drawn to comfort. We crave emotional safety. And when being around you starts to feel like a sense of relief, that relief starts to feel like home.
And this is really the ultimate subconscious effect we're talking about. When someone else's nervous system starts to associate you with a feeling of safety, they just feel drawn to you. And here's the thing, they might not even consciously understand why, but they'll find themselves thinking about you in those quiet moments, or maybe when they're feeling stressed, looking for that feeling of calm. Okay, so you've done the practice, you're feeling that internal shift, and it feels good. But now for the tricky part. How do you make this feeling last? How do you avoid slipping right back into those old patterns? Okay, listen up, because this part is critical. To maintain this grounded state, you absolutely have to stop monitoring for results. I mean it. No counting the minutes since you last heard from them, no analyzing every little thing for signs, no sending out a test text to see if it worked. Every single one of those actions throws you right back into that state of urgency we're trying to escape. Let's try to reframe this. That feeling of calm, that relief you get from this practice, it's not really about detaching from them. It's about reconnecting with yourself. That feeling is the real prize here. And the beautiful irony is that deep connection you build with yourself is what they will end up feeling the most. But I know a big question comes up here, and it's a totally fair one. But what if they only respond when I chase them? It's a great question, and the answer, well, it's incredibly revealing. So here's the truth. If someone only responds when you apply pressure, they were never really responding to you. They were responding to the chase itself. So when you finally remove that pressure, what's left behind is the truth of the connection. You finally get to see what's actually real. So let's leave it with this one final crucial thought. You're never going to find that lasting, genuine attraction by trying harder, chasing more, or figuring out the perfect thing to say. You attract by doing the internal work, by becoming emotionally grounded. Because when you are truly grounded in yourself, people feel that energy, even without you saying a single word.